One word in digital when we talk about IT and this, about business analytics. So, what is the role of the business analytics if I talk about the CMA, that how it will going to connect the business analytics and their work? What is their work as a business analytics?
Yes, yes. So business analytics is it's a new game for the CMS, and this is where I would say the main piece of the cake lies for our career. The traditional accounting, it has gone through changes and it has gone through automation, but business analytics has a lot to do with the way we can innovate and we can put our thoughts and way we take it in the direction that we want to do. I'll give you some examples. Let us talk for examples. What is the role of a business analyst in who's a young CMA coming into the IT industry? So the business analyst starts analyzing data starting from the deal management. So what are the deals that I have in my pipe? Okay, there is a pipeline. Every organization has like say 20 or 30 deals which are categorized as opportunity, where our sales people are aggressively pursuing to sign those contracts and turn those deals into revenue. So the business analyst role starts there. First, to see what are the deals, what are the pricing of those deals, whether the pricing matches with the organizational policies, whether it is a combo deal. Because in software industry, rarely you will find a customer saying that I want the MS Excel from the Office 365 suite. Rarely a customer will want that. He will ask for a total suite, or at least he will say that I want 3 4 main items which we use, most of us use for
Mhm.
from Office 365. So those combo deals will have to see, and the revenue recognition for each of those deals could be in a different pattern depending upon what are the which type of product it is. And here IFRS 15 also plays a role in understanding the nature of the revenue.
Okay.
The second level of business analyst role comes into analyzing revenue itself, to see whether there are revenue leakages, to stop revenue leakages, basically analyze the yield. So if I can give example, let's see, any of the products. Let's hypothetically assume that most software organizations will have multiple products. So a mix of products A, B, and C might be doing very well in Asian market. However, it might not be doing as much in the European market. So the business analyst has to see which product is not doing so well out of those product mixes, which is not doing well. Is it the product A or B or C? And what is the yield of the product? Yield meaning it is not just the revenue, but the differential operating margin, the additional operating margin which that product brings in. That is another very important point to decide on whether that product should be continued in that market, or it should be come in a different price segment, whether it should be combined with some other product or discontinued altogether if the margin is too negative. So these are some of the
Right.
examples that I am giving for decision being taken by the business analysts, where we as
So
CMS come
these
into
are the
picture.
terms which we used to study, right? Like what you said, these are the terms like yield and all these things we used to study in our studies while we are studying. So these are very
Yeah.
relevant. It's like it's are very relevant while we are working, right? So it's very useful.
Yes, absolutely, Mithun. So we have to put to purpose, and we have to apply what all learnings we had, because CMA is a rigorous course. We study for at least 3 years, and before
Mm-hmm.
that we do a graduation. Most of us do a graduation in commerce. So a rigorous study, a rigorous labor goes in, a preparation goes in becoming a cost accountant, and we take pride in our profession. And it is very important that we apply what we have learned. We learn
Mm-hmm.
we appropriate places and how we take our career forward, and not just one time learning. It is a continuous process. The institute has many training programs, our continuous education programs, which we should use and upgrade ourselves and be
Right.
familiar with the IT industry, because IT industry has got an ever changing technology. No technology is at the peak for more than like a cycle of 2 to 3 years. A ERP peak is like 5 to 7 years at the best. So we continuously
And
need to be in touch and understanding the technology. Yeah.
especially in this 2020 year, we are get to more realize that how digitalization and these technologies important. Like we are sitting at home and still we are working from last 1 year, and this is because of the technology. And we are working in finance, and these finance works are we are doing all these things from the home only. So this is very important, I guess, from now onwards to focus on these technological things also, not to get stuck with only the book studies for the students, so that they can able to survive in upcoming future also.
Yes.
So now